I'm gonna get my get set up. Okay, we have one person here. Cool. So let me fix my camera here. Okay. All right. Well, we have looks like couple people in here. Stacy Lynn. Hi, Stacy. Good to see you in here. And the Watchman. The Watchman says Muslim gathering at the Turkish consulate demanding action against Israel. What a surprise. Over bombing of Gaza hospital. Yeah, I don't know why would Israel bomb hospital. Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe there was some Hamas forces hiding in the hospital. Anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. So, whoever else is in the room, hi everybody. Let's see, Stacy Lynn says burning our flag in Netherlands and New York. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, there is a lot of crazy stuff going on right now all over the world. And going back to what Watchman says, he says that over bombing of Gaza hospital, this could be scenario that similar to Ukraine. For example, Ukrainian forces would hide in kindergarten or school, and then Russian forces would bomb them there, and they would say, oh look, they're bombing schools. It could be some similar scenario, in my opinion. Who knows? With these Muslims, you don't know anything. They're pretty crazy, especially those terrorist groups like Hamas. I don't even know. You could expect anything and expect the unexpected out of them. Okay, let's see. The Watchman says, I said to lose any of those politicians would be a blessing. Yeah, of course. False Freddy's to draw sentiment, says Stacy Lynn. Yeah, this world is just becoming crazier by the minute. This war in Israel started out of the blue. It's just, at least for the war with Ukraine, we kind of had an idea it's going to start. Because, Russian forces have been, doing their exercises right by the Ukrainian border. And so everybody pretty much knew that it's gonna start. With Israel, it's just happened. So I don't know. The Watchman says 1, 2, Freddy is coming for you. 3, 4, you bet, lock your door. Yeah. Yes, Watchman. Anyway, in today's live chat, I wanted to talk to you about some news that I have received today coming out of Russia. Has nothing to do with war in Israel or Ukraine, but this goes to show you that what I'm going to discuss with you right now, it shows you that no matter war, no war, or we had pandemic, the digital concentration camp is becoming bigger and bigger. And Russia, for example, is trying to get there. Is trying to get there. It follows in the footsteps of China, but I think it tried to surpass everybody and make all its citizens prisoners, pretty much. Most of you know that. Most of you know that in China they have had social score for the past several years. I'd say probably now coming close to 10 years, give or take. And in case you don't know what social score is, social score is you're being watched everywhere. Of course, if you're in the country somewhere, probably not, but mainly in the cities, there's cameras everywhere that can see and can listen. And the moment you don't behave, and non-behavior and bad behavior includes things like crossing the street where you're not supposed to, or raising your voice somewhere, or doing anything, the smallest mistake you make, your score goes down. Maybe you didn't do recycling correctly, your score goes down. So maybe you made a comment somewhere on internet and your comment wasn't accepted by the AI probably. And of course that AI is dialed in by by the government, so to their likings. Maybe you made some comment, maybe you like some comment that they don't like, your score goes down. When you have bad social score in China, you can't take a train, you can't take city transportation, you can't take a bus, you can't have high-speed internet. You're like paralyzed pretty much. You can't do anything. And this is exactly what Russia is trying to do. I got news today from Russia that starting November, they're going to start implementing this social score. They're installing cameras left and right, everywhere, on the telephone poles, on traffic lights, all by entrance and exits of all the businesses, stores, restaurants. It's insane. It is soon going to become concentration camp, digital one. And I used to think, honestly, a few years ago, before pandemic happened, I used to just entertain the idea of maybe if things got really bad, I thought maybe I should bug out to Russia. Nothing really serious, but I thought about it. And then pandemic hit, and we saw results of that. We saw how people, they suffered there, not from the actual virus, from all the crazy rules. For example, during the time, in addition to wear face coverings, those people in Russia, they were required to wear rubber gloves so they don't spread the disease. Outside was 90 degrees, summertime. These people had sweaty palms. They were wearing gloves. In addition, the poke was really pushed hard, and I was thinking to myself, this is definitely not where I'd want to bug out to. No way. Here in the blue states, this agenda was pushed harder. In the red states, almost not much or nothing at all. almost nothing at all. But even in the blue states, is nothing in comparison to how it was in Russia. And now Russia is pushing hard for social score. You know, I'm pretty sure eventually that score is gonna come over here. It's gonna be everywhere. I'm sure it's gonna be in Europe, everywhere. Who knows how fast? Maybe, hopefully not that fast. Hopefully it'll take a few years, or I wanna dream that it wouldn't happen at all. But I'm pretty sure eventually it will happen everywhere. But at least for now, we don't have it, and Russia already is starting to implement it. Let me see what you guys are saying here in comments. Okay, the watchman says they were saying peace and safety before it happened. Well, the Bible also talks about it in the book of Revelation. When they say peace, that's when the end will strike. So, not surprising. And Sinkoi says hi. Hope all is good. Hello, Sinkoi. And Stacy Lynn says, we all have been rated with health matrix score. Yeah, but still not to the extent what's going on in China. And same thing that they're trying to implement in Russia. And as you see, Putin right now is being real buddy with Xi Jinping. So I'm sure he is giving him all kinds of crazy ideas how to do it, He's got experience already. Sinkoi says, I think the new world is taking over. It's sad. Yes, it is sad. It's terrible. All right, we have Faith, Hope, and Charity Homestead in here. Hi, Charity. Good to see you in here. All right, you're driving. Yeah, be careful. Don't look. There's nothing to see except for my face. Just watch for the road. Everybody check out Faith, Hope, and Charity's channel and Homestead. Charity, she has lots of good ideas, just various ideas, preparedness related. I'm sure you'll find it useful. So check the channel out. All right. The watchman says Jesus said all these things would take place when everything was ripe. Yeah, of course. Yeah. And it's all. You know what's funny? We had pandemic. We are having now war in Ukraine for a year and 8 months. Now we have additional war in Israel. Yet everything else, the agenda to enslave everybody, does not stop. It keeps going. All the AI is evolving with the speed of light. Social score type of stuff. Doesn't matter. I think those wars are actually made, in my opinion, for the most parts, to just to distract us from what they're doing, just so we have our full attention on that, on all the chaos in the world, the wars and people misplaced, while they're pushing their agenda. So Sinkoi says, I love that I found you. Oh, thanks, Sinkoi. I appreciate it. You know what's happening there firsthand. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, and Dave in Canada says hello. Hi, Dave. Sometimes I do, Sinkoi. I have contacts, obviously, in Ukraine. That's where I'm from. And some in Russia as well. And whenever I hear something interesting, I usually try to make a video about it, or lately I've been doing these streams, which I also enjoy because I can talk with you guys, see what you're saying, answer to you right away. It's interesting. I really enjoy it. Yeah, Sinko says he agrees about the wars. Yeah, so anyway, mainly I wanted to deliver this to you, these news that are not so promising, not so happy. You know, if Russia that's in war doing that, I'm sure soon other countries gonna, China's already doing it, other countries gonna repeat. I know Kazakhstan, I about a year ago I was watching president of Kazakhstan and his speech, and he was talking about the same thing, you know, implementing same social score. And United States, I hope that in this country we have a lot of citizens that are armed, and I agree, and I'm sure that many of them, even though they're armed to teeth, if the government says give up your guns, some of them will just say, okay, here's my gun. But I also know there is a lot who are not going to do that, and the government is afraid of those citizens. I'm certain, and this is why in this country it's still not as bad as it is in Europe and Russia, because Russia no one's armed except for the bad guys, and they can just do whatever they want, you know. Anyway, so there it is. Just wanted to deliver this to you about the implementation of social score in Russia. Be safe, do what you can to get prepared, you know, whether it's social score, whether it's war, or just weather event. You need to be ready and prepared. So thanks for joining me here, whoever did, and I'll see you in the next upload, in the next live stream. Take care.